I used to say when I grow up, I make the NBA, make $1 million, or maybe be an astronaut. That was all a little harder than I thought. I'd have my name up in the stars, the fancy clothes, the flashy cars, but that was back a couple dreams ago. Reality ain't quite like the TV shows. And if I could go back to when my teachers asked what I wanna be one day, when I grow up I'd say I just wanna be happy, make a little living that'll last me, couple rugrats in the backseat. Is that too much to ask? I don't need the models and the money, just a girl that really, really loves me. Take her back home to Kentucky, I'd be lucky if that's all I had. I just wanna be happy, happy, happy. Ooh. I just wanna be
y'all feeling happy tonight?
happy, happy, happy.
Ooh. And what's the point of being the best
When everybody that I used
to
to
idolize
idolize
and depress?
No need to go flex and move out to the west and buy a mansion that I can't afford and end up in debt. Yeah, and if I could go back to when my teachers asked what I wanna be one day,
It's my phone
I'd say I just wanna be happy, make a little living that'll last me, couple rugrats in the backseat. Is that too much to ask?
I just went mine though, so I'll come up
I don't
back.
need the models and the money, just a girl that really, really loves me. Take her back home to Kentucky, I'd be lucky if that's all I had. I just wanna be happy, happy, happy. Ooh. I just wanna be happy, happy, happy. Ooh.
What's up? O's lost, but Mayo hit a homer. It was exciting while it lasted. Who puts mayo on a hot dog? What up, Corey? What up, Scott? Who else is in here? Get your one-on-one guesses in. We're going to get the ripping right away. I have a sweatshirt on because it was outside all day, and I came in the basement, and it's cold. So that's why I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I'm about to take it off, though. I got in a fight with rodent shit today. The other day, we went up to get a tarp out of my shed. I opened it up, and there was a nest, just like a curled up ball. And there was a roll of paper towels in my shed that I saw had been gnawed on. And my kid was with me. He's like, Dad, I hear something back there. I'm like, I hear it too. So I had to take care of that today and clean out the whole shed. It needed done so bad anyhow. But it was not fun. I hate that shit. It was a lot of mice poop. It wasn't rat. It was mice poop. But still, not fun. Took me most of the day. So I'm kind of glad this took a while to fill because I wouldn't have been available. But I'm hoping I stayed positive today because I just want to be happy. I started off that song. That's one of my happy songs. And I'm hoping positive energy I kept throughout the day. Listen, I made the best of it. Listen to some football podcast. We won't talk too much football right now. Although, did you see the video Chris posted of DJ Moore doing the fantasy order? Missed an opportunity there. So today was they had an 8:30 practice. Buffalo Bills opened the gates to the new stadium at 5:30 this morning. I think the parking lots open at 5:30. Gates open at 6:30. Practice started at 8:30. But what was really cool about it was it was the first chance for non-season ticket holders to see the stadium. There was a lot of back and forth why this should be allowed. Season ticket owners own the seat licensing. I think it was cool that people that may not get a chance to afford to see the stadium this year got to see it. There's an Otto Kemp X-Fractor. Christian Moore. Jeremy Pena out of 250 for the Astros going out to Nick Orovitz. What up, Nico? But that was big news today. A lot of good reports. People, listen, I think the difference between the reports that people saw with the Bill Stadium, that we went the first night anybody in the public got to see it. That's why I was there. The next day it was chaos, right? People complaining. I stand my ground. I think it was sticker shock. We spent a lot of money on seat licensing fees, and a lot of the money didn't go to where regular season ticket holders go. So I get it. But if you went in for free today and saw the stadium, it is an awesome stadium. I also heard this. I went in kind of ready to see like the next SoFi. I didn't realize SoFi was $6 billion. This was 2.1. This is 3 times the cost. SoFi was 3 times the cost of this. There's a Drew Gilbert, X-Fractor rookie. There's Nick. What up, Nick? A Ricky Vaughn. Wild Thing. See, I know good movies. So, I don't know. We'll see. Ooh, what do we got here? Jazz X-Fractor. A Miz X-Fractor for the Brewers. And just a Cal and a Gunner. Past and the present. So, a lot of movement. I'll just, real quick recap for those of you who don't know. Obviously, Breece Hall kind of under the microscope right now. Emeka Egbuka, the same. 2 guys that were being drafted really high. Now, questions if they're going to be ready to go. There were some other guys, but Egbuka, I think, the big one. There's a Sal Stewart, Christian Moore Refractor. Chase Burns, a rookie X-Fractor for the Reds, going out to Nick Orbitz, another one there. I did not watch Tombstone yet. I told you guys, I don't know if I even said it on a break. At that night, I thought, I'm just going to go live on Whatnot one day and just watch Tombstone because they won't cut it off. They will on YouTube and stuff. And I'll sell some cards or we'll do a break. And you guys can just watch me. I'm going to turn the camera to me and you can watch me watch Tombstone and see my reaction. Paul Skeens X-Fractor. There's a Cow. They're talking about, they gave him extra days off to kind of get him back to himself. Anybody do any fantasy drafts yet? I'm going to try to do another one tonight. All right. A numbered card in our mega there. Let's just go ahead and get this Bowman Blaster out of the way. I wanted to throw something else in. So this is kind of a throw in. It was really to make a pretty picture, but you can pull nice stuff out of here. It's you know, these are cheap to throw in, big hit potential, but they're, you know, long odds. Your first draft is Friday. I know I'm missing out, Jamie. Why don't you fly back here and watch it with me? Colson Montgomery. We got a Reptilian Tunic for the Dodgers, and there's a Florentino paper base. Dodgers with the Reptilian, Florentino with the paper base for the Pirates. You don't have any till September. They all start for me this weekend, pretty much. There's a Murakami. Max Clark. Aloy. First Chrome for the Orioles there. Got next Tuesday, I got an auction online draft, which is Dynasty. Thursday, I have an auction redraft. Saturday, a snake redraft, but we do that live. The Thursday one's live, too. I love live auctions. Anybody doing... So we do have our auction league full. We have our snake draft full. We're working on our guillotine league. We'll get another spot up for that tomorrow. There's a cool young rookie for the Mariners. That is the red frame rookie. The ones you can turn in for bonuses. They said this is the cheapest that quarterbacks have been over at minimum the last 6 years, because the podcast I listened to today, based on ADP, meaning that there have never been less than 4 quarterbacks selected before the 50th pick over the last 6 years. What's up, buddy?
I can't go to sleep.
Did you tell your mom?
I stabbed myself.
Why don't you do a little, there's a Vlad. Why don't you do...
Stabbed myself.
I'll come up and check on you when I'm done. You alright?
Ow.
What'd you do?
I stabbed myself.
Don't do that. Weatherholt.
There's a mark.
Well, stop playing with a... What's that called?
It's a
A kunai. Was that one of the 3... That's not the 3D printer one. Don't stab me. Alright, head up. I'll stop up as soon as I'm done here, alright, bud? You gotta get to sleep. You have that thing tomorrow morning.
I don't care.
We do. Hey, you need to go up.
Again?
Yeah, you need to lay down, bud. Hey, fill up your water cup. Hey, go fill up your water cup. Tristan McKenzie. Here we go. Numbered out of 10 for the Minnesota Twins. Go figure.
Minnesota Vikings.
Harmon Killebrew, 9 out of 10. That's a nice one there. Harmon Killebrew, 9 out of 10.
Dad,
What's up?
can
The
I watch-
CBS, Jamie. What's up?
Can I watch Naruto?
No, you need. You may watch one episode.
Dad, I learned halfway through an episode, and I stopped the night before last night.
Caden Dana.
Dad,
What's up?
what do I do if I'm already halfway through an episode from 2 nights ago?
You may finish. Watch it till I get up there. Ezequiel Tovar. Yeah, if it was a CBS one, Jamie, I've listened to like 3 or 4 episodes of it today while I was getting that shed cleaned out. Tony Gwynn, Mike Messina. Yeah, I listened to like 3 of their old. I didn't listen to any different ones though. Did you hear the episode the other day where they got into it about the tennis match? I've never heard Jamie scream like that. Jamie on the show. Hal Newhouser. Jeff Bagwell Blue for the Astros. But yeah, that goes to show you. And the one point they made about that though was that if you really want a top QB and you feel like they're falling, don't be afraid to take them, but just know there's value in the later rounds. Which is, I mean, it was just the way they presented it was really good, I thought. I mean, if Allen's falling to me late third, if I can get him on the third, fourth turn, which he won't be, that's the only guy I'm taking. Second numbered card in the blaster. Out of 25 for the Phillies, Steve Carlton. David Matt. There you go. Are you a Phillies fan, David? Dude, it was funny when they got into it about him growing a beard and the tennis match. My wife was listening and I'm losing it. And she's like, what is happening? I'm like, he never gets this mad. Dude, he was pissed. Dude, this is a nice blaster. Killebrew to 10, Steve Carlton to 25. And a Yamamoto refractor for the Dodgers. Dude, that Topps Chrome Platinum is so nice. Here we go, our first finest. Christian McCaffrey starting to fall down on draft boards a little bit. He's another one that there's some questions about, although there's speculation it's about his contract. Do we have any Niners fans in here? Is he expecting to get an extension? Yeah, he won't do it because he has his niece's or his nephew's bar mitzvah or something. He does backpedal a lot, though. He won't ever go through on the bet. They were railing him. There you go, Caglione. Just Caglione. There's a Vlad Rare for the Blue Jays. Vlad World's Finest. And Xander Bogaerts with the mini diamonds. No Niners fans. I think McCaffrey's kind of expecting an extension, which I don't think anybody's paying him at this point. There's a Stanton mini diamonds. I mean, not now. Let him get through the year. Brendan Donovan out of 99 and a Cole Young, both for the Mariners. Mariners on the board going out to Dougie. That's a tough one. So I personally don't like Flowers, not because I don't think Flowers is good. I just don't trust Lamar to throw that much. Although Flowers is all yards after a catch. That's his big spiel. That's his whole shtick, if you will, I should say. Deshaun Jackson doesn't have as many. That's who we're talking about, right? Why is Deshaun Jackson not sounding right? Is that who we're talking about? Here we go. Jackson Holiday out of 275. Am I like losing my mind? Hold on. This is one of those things where I'm having a brain fart. No, not Deshaun Jackson. Who am... I was like, that's not who I'm thinking of. Who's there with Devonta Smith is who I'm thinking of. Sean Jackson hasn't played for years. Devonta Smith is who I'm thinking of. They've been comparing him, Flowers, and Olave a lot. I don't like Zay Flowers. I do like Devonta Smith now that A.J. Brown's gone, but I like Chris Olave more than anything. But didn't the Saints rookie receiver just get hurt? Like he's out for a while, a couple months. The hype on Flowers is he just gets a ton of yards after catch. You got me on the Deshaun Jackson. What Jackson are you talking about? Are they both? Is that someone on? I don't even know who you're talking about. Just say they all look. That's how I felt. I was like, wait, I'm not saying the right dude. Oh man, it's been a while since he's been in the league too. It caught me right away. There's an Akamoto and a Zach Neto Mini Diamonds rookie. I heard today, it might have been on that podcast, Jamie, or it was on another episode. They were talking about Jacoby Brissett for the Cardinals, and they were talking about Deshaun Watson and Shedeur Sanders, and they were like, man, the Browns would kill for Jacoby Brissett right now. Now, I haven't watched any Browns footage, but are both quarterbacks really playing that bad? I want to make sure I didn't miss anything here. I was talking a lot. Nope. Not as good as the... Oh, that was our first mega. We did get the auto. Did get a number. Okay. Good mega. Good mega. They were talking a little bit about that. I don't know. I think that helps the Colts. I don't love it for fantasy. Is he going to be healthy? I don't like guys like that. I'm not going to be starting Keenan Allen enough. Do I think, if anything, it might help the receivers get open there? I'm still the only guy I'm drafting from that team is honestly Tyler Warren for the Colts. Tyler Warren or maybe a real late Daniel Jones pick if I didn't get an early quarterback and I want to have some options. Trey Turner out of 199. Yeah, it's going to be interesting what they do. Browns. I think the Ravens could go either way. I think Lamar could go either way. They could have an amazing year. If they start out slow, it could get ugly real fast. Weatherholt rookie. Bubba Chandler X-Fractor and Otani. Something for the Dodgers there. Going out to Corey. I'm not getting JT just because I don't like his price point. Where he's going, I'm probably going to take a receiver that's there. Or even reach up and get someone like Chase Brown. Maybe Omarion Hampton. Honestly. I would just rather have those guys. So I'm probably getting a wide receiver there. Probably where he's going. I mean, isn't that around the range of like Justin Jefferson? I'd much rather have him. I just think he's on the wrong end of age for running backs. He could do it. You know, they're some of these guys are doing it a lot later now. I don't love it. I tend to stay clear of older running backs for the most part. Logan Gilbert X-Fractor. There's a Nolan McLean X-Fractor for the Mets. Almost... One of my leagues is not PPR. Everything else is full PPR. Except Underdog is half PPR. So that's best ball leagues though. So Acosta. There's a Paul Skeens throwback. Max Muncy. There's a Kobe Mayo. What about you? I think PPR, it is weird how like the standard scoring is still more popular. I know half point PPR has gained a lot of steam. Colson Montgomery X-Fractor. There we go. So we did get another numbered card out of the blaster. Man, the O's got a taste of possibly being in the wild card position. Orioles 2 nights ago, after their third win in a row against the Rays, finally sniffed at the wild card spot. They were, if the league would have ended that day, they were in the wild card spot. Then they decided to blow 2 games in a row. Yeah, you're right. Taylor's not that old, I guess. He's just the guy I'm not touching. He probably will regret it. It's also where he falls in the draft. I like other guys where he falls. In an auction league, maybe if like for some reason he goes a little cheaper than I think he's worth. But I don't see him falling. I mean, Chase Brown would be. I think he. All right, let me ask you this, guys. Put him in order of PPR finishes. Chase Brown, Amarian Hampton, Jonathan Taylor. I want you guys to do that. Chase Brown, Amarian Hampton, and Jonathan Taylor. How do they finish 1, 2, 3 in PPR leagues this year? Go ahead and let me know. Why do you say it like that, Corey? You mean in their division? I saw everyone in their division was. Chipper Jones, we got something here. Clayton Kershaw blue. So you have JT first, and then who do you have between Brown and Hampton then, Scott? I'm curious. Mookie Betts, Juan Soto, and Tyler O'Neill. Taylor, Hampton, Brown. I'm going Brown, Hampton, Taylor. Trey Sweeney out of 250 going out to the Tigers. It's going to be Carl. Chase Brown for the Bengals. Samuel Algary and Luis Seal. All right, we have a Chrome Mega and a Finest Mega. I'm going to do Chrome first because Finest Megas have been a lot better to us. And we're doing one of our Chrome Megas. All right, so you guys are all pretty much in agreement that you think JT finishes first. And it's being drafted. He's being drafted first. I think Tyler Warren is a steal right now. That's why I don't think you have to draft tight end early. Austin Hayes, Jack Flaherty, Corbin Carroll. Yeah, but I think they're going to try to run the ball more so that they're not getting so much pressure on the quarterback all the time. I really do. Adley Rutschman, X-Fractor. Murakami. McGonigal for the Tigers. Like to see another auto here. I think Hampton's going to kill it. You got Mike McDaniel out there running his playbook. That offensive line being healthy. A good tight end. Herbert coming in healthy. I think Hampton's going to kill it. He's probably the one I'm most excited to see how it turns out. Yeah, I think so. I didn't get any case of megas. I get megas just different. They're not from any. Usually, like, I'll order in 2 from somewhere. I'll order 5. Just whatever I can get. Pete Alonso and a Mike Trout, both of those X-Fractors. Or if I can pick them up. Some of them did come from Wait, did we have a full case of Finest sealed? I know we don't. If we went through a full case, that's gone. These are additional ones that were picked up. My dad gets them for me if he can. So they've been all over. Tatis. Usually if I have a sealed case, I tell you guys, you know. I say, hey, we're taking this from the case. I don't know, but we've been pulling a lot of Quentin Johnstons. Owen Cassie, Spencer Steele. Man, the Topps Chrome Megas. I do have some of the Fanatics exclusives of this coming. Hopefully they're a little bit better than the regular Megas. Did we even get a numbered card out of that one? If I did, that was long gone because I picked up probably another 10 to 15 of these. And I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It looks like 6 left after this one. But these, I probably picked up an additional 10, 20. So we're definitely through the first case. I know. I'm kind of excited for it, although I think it's going to be drier than we're used to with a lot of the football products. Acuna Mini Diamonds. I do think it's going to be a lot drier, but there are some cool chase cards. Some of those variation photos, like the Lamar wearing the cheese head. Oh, dude, I'm not even a Lamar fan, and that's a cold card. Dylan Beavers rookie, Carson Williams. Are you excited for it, Scott? Have you looked at the checklist yet? I have not. And I'm curious to see how it looks. Noelvi Marte with the rare mini diamonds for the Reds. I think those variations from that set will do really well. I mean, we haven't had stuff like that in a while from Topps. There's a Team Finest Ohtani. And Cuero at a 199 for the White Sox. White Sox going out to Michael Thompson. I would be pissed at that card too, Pereira. Kind of like F Topps for doing that. I get that. I do get your frustration on it, but it's a sweet card. It is a really fun card, dude. Kevin McGonigal. Volpe with a rare. And Basayo Mini Diamonds Refractor. That's a rookie too. Volpe with the rare. McGonigal. And a Basayo. I think this is a common. Yeah, a common Basayo Mini Diamonds for the Orioles. You know, Topps has done a really good thing at this. I know it's for their own benefit. I know it's to hype the product. But Panini was so lazy, they did not put a lot of previews out. Like, they put out their initial pictures. Most of them were photoshopped with the wrong rookie years on them. Like, if it was a 21 product that had 20 rookies on it in the mock-ups, it didn't make a lot of sense. But Topps has been slow releasing and slow rolling out preview pictures for the product. There's a Miz and a Roman Anthony. Alex Freeland. And I just think that they do such a great job at building the hype. Unfortunately, what that does is increase the price of the product before release. People get more excited. It seems to drive the aftermarket pricing up. So I think it's honestly for their benefit. Oh, we got another numbered card here. Salvador Perez, Kyle Teo. Caglione at a 99 for the Royals going out to Fred Bell. Nice one there. That is a rare Caglione for the Royals at a 99. Very nice card there. Got some nice stuff in this break. Some low print stuff too out of the blasters. Max Fried. Yelich. Freddie Freeman with the uncommon. And a Bubba Chandler Arrivals rookie. That's going to be Jackson Dart this year. He's already getting pissed off. They put him in the tent. Kyle Brandt went off on him this week. Like, dude, what do you expect? Like, you hit the ground, you get railed, you hit the ground, you have a history, and you lay there for like 40 seconds. What do you expect them to do? Bunch of sleeved up stuff there. We'll go through the top load of non-hits. The Miz, Basayo Mini Diamonds Common Rookie, Otani Team Finest, Marte Mini Diamonds Rare going out to the Reds, Pete Alonso X-Fractor, Mike Trout X-Fractor, Murakami Base, Colson Montgomery X-Fractor Rookie, Paul Skeens Insert, Dolan McLean X-Fractor Rookie, Bubba Chandler X-Fractor Rookie. There's an Otani, big ticket player. Nito with the Common Mini Diamonds. Cole Young Red Frame Rookie for the Mariners. Murakami Base Paper out of Bowman. Aloy Chrome First. Chase Burns X-Fractor Rookie. Miz X-Fractor Rookie. So some nice stuff there. We really did get some nice stuff. All right, so we had the Trey Turner out of 199 for the Phillies. Cuero out of 199 for the White Sox. Jeremy Pena out of 250 for the Astros. Trey Sweeney, 11 out of 250 for the Tigers. Jackson Holiday out of 275 for the O's. A really sharp card there, and that is an uncommon. And then we had a rare Caglione, 50 out of 99 going out to the Royals. Nice card, Fred. We had the Steve Carlton out of 25, 14 out of 25. And then this is really cool. Harmon Killebrew, 9 out of 10. The Minnesota Twins. And then our autograph was for Seattle, Brendan Donovan, 61 out of 99. Yeah, I'm curious. Let me just see what if Topps has put out any more pictures. I mean, the Mendoza card's cool. Is this a Seahawks card? The Jackson Smith and Jigba looks pretty sharp. I'm sure you saw this, right, Scott? The Jackson Smith over here. Show any more? Here. There's a Drake May. They got the logo borders. The Caleb Williams patch is pretty cool. And that's it. The touchdown Allen. That's all they're showing on their page. Mendoza card looks sharp. Top rookie cards in the inaugural 1957 Topps football set. That Jeremiah Love and Badger looks cool. Yeah, Wes. The autograph, Brendan Donovan. There's something else we pulled for the M's. All right, guys. I'm going to roll out for the night. I'll be back tomorrow. Sorry, today got away from me dealing with the rodent issue, so... But I will be back tomorrow. Fantasy football. Spots start again tomorrow. Peace out.